While looking back at what I did on my third month of exchange, I found that this was the month that I traveled to the most cities in my entire life. I went on 3 special trips this November. I spent a week in Italy across 4 cities with a few girls from my home school in Canada. I traveled solo for the first time in Copenhagen. And I did a mini exchange swap with a friend where she visited me in London and I visited her in Paris for a few days. Having tried 3 different styles of traveling this month, I thought I'd share my findings with you in a vlog and informative style. I hope you enjoy. Let's go to Italy.
Red eye, last minute flight. I get in early, I was roused by the light. Back in the city, along with my home, trying to let it go. I take a walk in Hollywood. My old apartment isn't looking too good. Then there's a lyric that in context stings. Immediate pain it brings. That song that you used to sing. Now I'm back on the couch, frozen peas to my head. Driving up to you folks, cramming into your bed. You put me in bed on time, throw me back to the oh God, I wish I could delete you, 'cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat, yeah. A heart excretes only one of us, only one. Blue and gold, Friday night. Team up with Charlie, take these kids for a ride. Why is my heart pounding, beating out of my chest? Remember to try and forget. I'm locked, she's the key. I'm a boat that's sinking, guess who's the sea? It's hard to shake it off, get back to me. Everything is a memory. Then you repeat to the nth degree. And now I'm back in the truck. I'm driving up to a place. We're sitting dead on the ground. There's nothing more to say. You get it that to the chest at someone else's expense. It doesn't sound like real love. Oh God, I wish you could delete ya, 'cause nothing can compete. Friday night, team up with Charlie, take these kids for a ride. Why is my heart pounding beating out in my chest? Remember to try and forget. I'm locked, she's the key. I'm a boat that's sinking, guess who's the sea? It's hard to shake it off, get back to me. Everything is a memory, and you repeat to the nth degree.
Yes. Amazing.
I'm driving into a place, sitting there on the ground. There's nothing more to be said. You can't do that to the chest. It's someone else's expense. It doesn't sound like real. Oh God, I wish you could delete ya. 'Cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat now. I replenish and repeat now. I wanna know how'd you cut like that? Baby, show
There you go.
me how I'm built different. How to look like that.
No.
I got to
Decide. Yeah. Take a small amount of feeling.
flexing me. Oh God, I wish you could delete that. 'Cause nothing can compete with you. I replenish and repeat now. One I could be for the two of us, two of us, two of us. God, I wish you could release ya. Wind it back and never be with you. Then I'd be happy just to meet ya. One heart could bleed for the future us if we were young, but this is done. Waking up, it's a fatback shank of the day. What to do? Take a cup, drink, sleepy away. Pennies up, hear the clock scratch the back of the door. The sun is out, take a break, don't know what it's from. How can I convince myself?
Just keep forgetting.
Convince myself to stay. That word just won't do itself. That can wait another day. One more day in Charlie's garden. One more day in Charlie's garden. Oh, just one more day.
Hey, sorry to let you know last minute. I know you're probably on your way, but we're not gonna get to you tonight. Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I don't know. Sorry, man.
Fire's on. It takes a day for the water to boil. Thank me now. But when the sun's down, we're gonna be warm. The man is up with a limp and a rake in his hand. You doubt me now? Well, tomorrow you'll be shaking my hand. Oh yeah. When will I release myself? Release myself today. That word just won't do itself. I'll just wait another day.
I'm not spelling about the
One more day in Charlie's garden. One more day in Charlie's garden.
Inaugurazione. Sì, no, cioè dovrebbe essere ora qui.
Per una scarpa nuova puoi trovarti all'aldilà. Dov'era il bottegone? Ora c'è un...
So alive when she looks at me, talks to me, it just opens me. Then we go away, feel the pain coming on strong, on and on, but I can't complain. On my way to her place, I never wanna leave you, love. I never wanna leave you, love. I never wanna leave you, love. I never wanna leave you.
So that was my Italy trip. Here's the summary. Went as a group of 6 girls. We visited 4 cities: Rome for 2 days, Florence for 3 days, Venice for 2 days, and Milan for a day before flying back to London. And we basically worked our way up to Italy city by city. Since we were a bigger group, we booked Airbnbs for the most part and looked for areas that were city central and accessible to buses. The only exception to that was Venice, where we booked out an entire hostel room for 2 nights near Chinatown. To travel between each city, we booked train tickets through Trainline. This was definitely reliable and the trains were on time and also super convenient. And overall, the trip went very smoothly because of all the thorough planning that our group did.
Hello, I'm back from my solo trip from Copenhagen and I'm currently working on Swedish candy that I got in Denmark. I actually went on a solo trip to Copenhagen for the past 3 days, I would say, give or take, but I was actually only in Copenhagen for 2 full days. I went Sunday morning, took a really early sunrise flight to Copenhagen, spent the entire day Sunday there, spent the entire day Monday there, and then I flew back just today. I didn't get to really film Copenhagen that much because I was just trying to be in the moment and really familiarize myself with the concept of solo traveling, because that was the first solo trip that I've ever done, like ever, from planes to like living alone to like doing stuff by myself. Like I haven't done that in a good minute other than like being in the actual city that I'm living in the moment. So this was so fun. I just took so many photos and I was just in awe the entire time. But I would love to live in Denmark and try that out sometime, just because I feel like there's so much to look at, and the way that people live there, you can tell that it's very well balanced. People there dress so well in Copenhagen, which I shouldn't be surprised because I knew that well on going in, but like I was so inspired during that trip that now I just want to own everything that they have. I also got the chance to go thrifting when I was in Copenhagen, and I bought this like really nice top. Also got this pair of sunglasses there, but the only downside was things were just quite spenny there. Girls that I met at my hostel room actually, which I ended up hanging out with for the second half of the trip. We grabbed like dinner and also went to go get Swedish candy together and all that. It was just a really great trip, and I am feeling really grateful to have had the opportunity to do that, and it's a trip that I'll definitely be thinking about for the next little while.
Once I flew into the city at 9 a.m. in the morning, I took the subway to the city center and dropped my bags off at a luggage storage. I was running on maybe 5 hours of sleep, so I went straight to a bakery to grab a pastry and a cappuccino to wake me up. On the first day, I visited Nyhavn and walked around the southern area of Copenhagen. I also visited Lily's Bakery, which was a pretty popular spot on Instagram. I also made a pit stop at the Copenhagen Library to check out its architecture, and it definitely did not disappoint. Around the afternoon, I checked into my hostel. For my solo trip, I booked an all-female room and shared it with 5 other girls. I luckily didn't run into any issues there, but I also ended up meeting the sweetest girls from Brisbane and LA, and we hung out the next day together.
Day 2 of solo traveling in Copenhagen. My eye bags are so bad. Hopefully they lighten up as the day goes by.
The next day, I went to go see the Little Mermaid statue before thrifting and then meeting up with the girls to take photos at Nyhavn and grab dinner together. We also did some window shopping around the shopping areas, and there was so much to look at. It was super special being able to bond with people that I had just met for the first time, but we ended up having so much in common, and it made the trip all the more memorable. Oh, and shout out to Laura, my film classmate, who gave me a Copenhagen crash course 2 days before the trip. My biggest travel takeaway from this trip is to know the areas in the city that you're visiting, and it'll make for an efficient itinerary that saves time and energy and maximizes your time as a visitor.
It's Friday today. I just finished coming back from my morning classes, and I'm done getting ready for the day. My friend, who I met literally a few months ago back in Waterloo at this event, she's actually doing exchange in Paris right now, and she's on her way to London, and I'm gonna show her around for the next 2 days. I think we're gonna try Nando's chicken sometime during this trip, and then we're also gonna try fish and chips together. I'm gonna show her around the most iconic places in London, so like Big Ben, London Eye, Tower Bridge, maybe go to one of the markets as well. But it's very exciting that I get a host kind of in London, and also show her like my go-to cafes and stuff as well. So lots to look forward to. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go pick her up at the train station in about like 30 minutes just because she just landed in Luton, and then we'll take things from there.
After I picked up Jessica, the weather in London was so good that day that I had to take her on a walking tour around London. Since I lived closest to Tower Bridge, I took her there first, and we made our way across London, passing through Borough Market and then the Tate Modern Museum before reaching Big Ben and the London Eye. We also walked to Buckingham Palace. For dinner, we had flat iron in Covent Garden, and it was totally not overrated. The next day, we went to eat fish and chips. I think you really have to crave them to enjoy them, and we learned that we were definitely not that day. I took her to Regent's Park, and we enjoyed a nice cup of coffee before walking around Marylebone and eventually catching the angel lights lighting up on Regent Street. Since it was mid-November, all the Christmas lights were set up, so we went on a walking tour around Soho and the Carnaby areas. Jessica stayed for quite a short period of time, but in less than 2 weeks, I was on my way to Paris, and she exchanged the favor by showing me around the city. I was there for a total of 4 days, so I spent half of it at Jessica's and the rest at an all-female hostel room again. By the time I landed in Paris, it was getting close to sunset, so we went straight to see the Eiffel Tower during the blue hour. This was always something I dreamt of seeing since I was a child, and it totally lived up to my expectations. We took so many photos there, and then we grabbed a quick dinner before ending the night. The next day, I grabbed a cappuccino and pain au chocolat at a nearby bakery and was immediately shocked by how fresh it was. I also never really got the chance to properly enjoy French baked goods when we were in south of France from my food poisoning incident, so this totally made up for it. Jessica spent the day giving me a Paris crash course. We visited Paris's most iconic spots, from the Eiffel Tower to Le Louvre, les Tuileries, Notre Dame, l'Arc de Triomphe, and also made a pit stop at l'Orangerie where I saw Monet's lilies. This was by far my favorite part of the trip. After seeing more of the Eiffel Tower on Rue de l'Université and Trocadero, we got dinner near Le Marais at page 35, where I had a delicious bœuf bourguignon and crème brûlée. That's so true. That's not healthy. That's good crème brûlée. On my second full day in Paris, we headed to Montmartre to explore their antique markets and also grab brunch. I got a croque monsieur that day with ginger tea, and then after lunch I was off solo. Maintenant. I spent the rest of the day visiting Sacré-Cœur, eating crepes, and shopping before heading to Brouillon Pigalle for my dinner reservation, where I tried escargot for the first time and had super affordable steak fries.
I'm literally just sitting Africa right now for my dinner reservation at 5. But this is what it looks like. So cute, so fun.
On my last full day in Paris, I woke up bright and early to go to Le Louvre. I didn't book tickets in advance, but given it was a Monday, the line moved pretty quickly and I was in under an hour of arriving. 2 takeaways from my time there. 1, the Mona Lisa is so much smaller than I thought it would be. And 2, the Louvre was so big that I barely made a dent in it. In the afternoon, I did some really simple shopping at a French pharmacy and also explored Champs-Élysées in the evening. Definitely took it really easy after walking more than 10,000 steps in the Louvre that morning. Before I knew it, I was on my way back to London, and instead of flying back, I decided to take the Eurostar, since the prices were pretty similar. I was shocked at how simple and stress-free the process with going through security there was, and the train ride was also super spacious. I would totally recommend. My trip to Paris was super memorable, especially because I was with someone who was already familiar with getting around the city. It's insane to think how quickly Jessica and I adapted to our exchange cities and were able to show each other the hidden gems. And I'm so glad that we got the chance to exchange our cities.